Game 5 of the Macabre Madness Deadball Tournament. Entering the final round of group play, Tombstone basically just needs to avoid a truly embarrassing loss in order to make it to the sudden death round. Sleepy Hollow out here playing just for fun. They do not have a path to the final, but they could play spoiler for the French Quarter, coming back from having their outfield devoured by zombies.
Yeah, the French Quarter is by far the most affected team of those who came in from this by the void. They initially had their pitcher Bay Reeve get hit on the head, and then they grew an extra finger, and now they decided to curse themselves, as well as Arkham's pitcher Paul Tergeist.
In an effort to
As you
wrap up.
mentioned,
Yep. An effort
as
to
you
wrap
mentioned,
up.
they lost their entire outfield.
Yep. So, but that sacrifice effort by B did earn them a tie last round. Sleepy Hollow, hoping not just to, forget about winning. They just want to lose by less than 5 runs. So this may be a pretty straightforward game for them. French Quarter just needs to survive. All right. Fear, do you want to roll?
I shall. On 1 to 10, I shall be the visiting French Quarter. On a 11 to 20, I shall be Sleepy Hollow. And hey, I am the French Quarter yet again. I have been them every game this tourney. The Void has decided to have me either embarrass or make my in-laws from Louisiana proud.
Well,
At
then
this
this is
point, I think they're more embarrassed.
well, this is my third start with Sleepy Hollow, so
Well,
let's see
there
how
we go.
let's see if we get them any sort of redemption. But first up, Jack-o'-lantern at the dish, pagan to heart on the mound for the cavalry.
Jack-o'-lantern will fly out to the left fielder, Donna Kilme. I'ma kill you. Hits one deep into the void night, and it falls just short into the glove
O'Donnell
of
Kilme.
Kilme. I feel like the void, Scotch, is toying with these players, and that it makes the fence seem like it's much closer than it is.
It's an optical
Repair
illusion from
lease,
the eclipse.
it's gotta be. Repair lease strikes out to end the top of the first for the French Quarter.
Demonic steps up and will single off Bereaved. This is a definitely a much stronger start than what Sleepy Hollow is used to. Looking to announce their presence with authority. Never mind, Beheaded's going to pop that one out. Big ol' can of corn for Headless Horseman.
You think there's anything going on between those two? Neither of them have their normal heads.
They'll just take what they can get. At least they can continue moving.
This is true.
Fly out for Rigor Mortis. Missing limbs. Missing limbs needs to learn how to swing the bat.
Well, they're trying to use their feet, and I think they need to use their teeth. If I had to guess.
That might...
Buried a hatchet. Will end up hitting a double. Nope, excuse me. He will draw a walk.
Yeah.
Off of that. First base run of the night for the Voodoo. And there's another deep fly ball. This one off the bat of Cassette. And it is just a deep fly out to center. For out number 1.
Yeah, to center. Goner reached over for that one.
Headless Horseman
Oh.
will ground out to first.
Wrong die.
Oh, who's up?
Wrong die.
Oh, wrong guy. I hit the 6. My mistake. Yes.
Yeah.
D20. Oh. It's a single. Runner advancing 2. So I'll put runners at the corners with 1 out.
And Sleepy Hollow is going to use their token.
And they get to keep it. A big swing and a miss
Yep.
by Scarolyn O'Meany.
Right. Now they're going to move back to more of a no doubles formation, it looks like.
2 on, 2 out for I Am Pale. And they also will strike out. So Peg into Heart working around a little trouble there in the second.
Best start of the tournament so far for DeHart. I'm a goner. Looking to do a little damage here. Well, maybe they will to the air, because that's a strikeout. Beelzebub. That's past the pitcher right into the glove of I'ma Kill You. Easy throw to first for the second out. And Down to Kill Me will stay frozen. And that will end the second. No runs scored.
Bring up the starter Bay Reeve. Pitcher Bay Reeve. They will hit a sharp single, finding the gap between the third baseman and the shortstop. Go back to the top of the order with Jack O'Lantern. He will flail. Coming up empty.
Yeah.
I'ma Kill You. Strides to the dish. They hit one deep into the void night. And this one also falls short into the glove of Goner. 2 out now with a runner on first for Rip Hurleys. And a weak ground ball to the shortstop will end the inning.
On to the bottom of the third. Colin Clammy to the dish. And that's some good contact. Bounces between the... This is up the right field line. It's going to go all the way to the pole. That's a double. Okay. Bang into Hart. Looks for the sign. Squares up for a bunt. Soft little tap. That'll go the first base side. Not a chance here. Clammy is going to move over to third base. Trading it out.
Beautiful
for
bunt.
A runner on third.
Perfect. Beautiful bunt there by DeHart, as you said. Jack O'Lantern had no choice but to go to Rip Hurleys covering the bag at first for the out.
Okay. Demonic to the dish. Goes deep. Headless Horseman will grab it. He'll make the throw home, not in time. Sleepy Hollow with their first lead of the tournament.
Not a better time for it to happen.
Be headed now. Headed. Soft hit right to the first baseman. Steps on the bag. That's the end of the third, with Sleepy Hollow taking a 1-run lead.
Barry to Hatchet will lead things off for the French Quarter in the top of the fourth. He will draw a walk. That's his second walk of the game. Both of them to lead off their innings. And a strikeout by Cassette. Cassette had a strong first showing in this tourney, and since then has not done a whole lot since. Headless Horseman, 1 for 1 with a single. Will send one deep into the night, but it will fall short into the glove of the right fielder, Ricker Mortis. So 2 out now with Hatchet on first for Scarolyn O'Meany. That is a single to put runners at the corners with 2 out.
Yeah, I think we're good. We're just gonna try to get the out.
All right. Oh, wrong button again. Oops. 15, a walk drawn by I Am Pale will load the bases. So here it comes for Bay Reeve trying to help themselves out here. They hit a single, tying the game up. Bases still loaded here with just 1 out. Jack-o'-lantern 0 for 2. And he will draw a single now.
And this is that, this is the Sleepy Hollow we know from this tournament.
The wheels are falling off here toward the end of the game. I'm gonna kill you. Will strike out swinging to leave the bases loaded and end the inning, but not before a French Quarter go up by 1. Going to the bottom of the 4th, they lead 2-1.
Ricker Mortis, bottom of the 4th. No make contact with this one. That's a quick run. Beats the throw. A little bit of a fire drill for Rick Mortis, but ends up standing on first. And he's making a dash. Oh, wasn't quick enough to trick. Reeves throws around, makes the toss to second. Rip Here Lies gets the tag. And Sleepy Hollow just
Stiff legs from Mortis.
Runner. Missing limbs. Bounces up the third base line. Picks it up. Throws to first. Second out. And I'm a goner. Stumbles over it on her trip up the first base line. Easy tag. And that will be the end of the 4th. 2 innings remain.
Here in the top of the 5th, Rick Here Lies will lead things off for the French Quarter. And he will strike out swinging. It's his second strikeout of the night. Buried to Hatchet. No official at-bat just yet. And there's his first one. It's a ground out to first base. It's all because he didn't lead off. If he'd got that lead off, he'd have had another walk. Single for Casquette. It's their first hit of the night. They're 1 for 3. Headless Horseman now will ground out to second and end the inning.
Bottom of the 5th. Here's Obub up to the dish. Right to the shortstop. Makes a throw. Gets the runner at first. Donna Kilme. Swings that air 3 times for the strikeout. Colin Clammy. Bouncing ball over the glove of the shortstop. Left field makes the throw to first. Not in time. Colin Clammy standing at first base. 2 outs, 1 runner on for Sleepy Hollow. Peg into Hart. Makes good contact. That's a sharp one. Collins going to round second. And that leaves us with runners on the corners for Sleepy Hollow and 2 outs.
French Quarter going to maintain standard defensive alignment here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th. They have faith that Bay Reeve can get out of this.
Demonic makes contact. That's going to send Clammy home for sure. And a stand-up single for Demonic.
Misguided faith in Bay Reeve.
Runners on first and second. 2 outs. Tie game. Beheaded. We'll draw the Ire of the Void. Yeah. Bereave hit with another comebacker. That's the second time this tournament. And with that, Trey has switched from bum to a 2-way player. But that does go down as an E1, which will sneak the runners over and load the bases.
And now, French Quarter is going to set up in a little bit more of an aggressive defensive positioning here for Ricker Mortis. Trying to get out of this inning with less damage.
Grounder to third. Or grounder to first, sorry. Grounder at the first baseline, picks it up. Rocket throw to second, which would get the runner there. However, on with 2 outs already, it was just for show. Tie game going into the top of the 6th.
Carolyn O'Meany will dig in on the right-hand side of the batter's box. Work a walk in the top of the 6th to lead things off. Next up is I Am Pale, 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a walk. And this time they will hit a single. That will send I Am Meany over to third, excuse me, for runners in the corners with nobody out, and Bell Reeve at the dish.
Sleepy Hollow shifting in.
And the at bat. That is a, well, it looks like it might be a double. We'll see how the defensive positioning for Sleepy Hollow plays out.
Missing Limbs knocks it down, picks it up, makes a quick throw, not in time. But that will hold off the runners. Just a single.
Bases loaded.
Does that?
With no.
Oh, that still should send Scarlett O'Meany home.
Okay. So runners at first and second now, excuse me, with 1 run in. Now Jack O'Lantern. And he will ground out to first. First baseman Beelzebub. Quick toss down to second to retire Reeve. O'Lantern beats out the back throw. Going to third on the play is Pale. There's the corners with 1 out now for I'ma Kill You. It's going to be a walk. And the bases will be loaded.
Yet again.
With 1 out still. Rip Here Lies. Strikes out. A sombrero night for Here Lies. Just a black hole in the center of the voodoo lineup. 2 out for Barry to Hatchet. He will hit just an absolute skyrocket to left for the final out of the inning.
Wake me up when that one gets back to earth. All right, there's the catch. Bottom of the 6th. Sleepy Hollow. Missing limbs up for do or die time for the cavalry. Makes contact with it. Bounces right to I'ma kill you. Makes the throw 1 out. I'm a goner. Swings at air for the 2nd out of the inning. Beelzebub frozen for a final strikeout, and that will do it. Sleepy Hollow 2, French Quarter Voodoo 3.
First game this tourney, where the team that scored first did not get the win.
And that will be the end of the tournament for the Cavalry, who managed to survive this tournament unscathed. Perhaps avoiding the dark arts was to their detriment.
It was a tournament to, well, maybe forget for Sleepy Hollow as they make their long trek back to New England.
Game 6 coming up next.